come into the listening environment, all I have to do is open up my Techniques Music app. The app will open and it will hop on my network, and it'll allow me to choose which Techniques system I'd like to play. We have all three of our systems, well, three of our four systems here. Is it the G30 you'd like to see, which happens to be highlighted already? We can select the G30. I can go to my NAS drive. If it were, I can go to my NAS drive, choose a piece of music, press it, and be up and running. Play now.
These are made by BOULDER.
I'm sorry.
It's for sure, not for maybe, that I'm all dressed up tonight. Stepping out with my honey, stepping out with my baby. Can't go wrong, 'cause I'm in right.
Thanks so much for
George Haight with Monitor Audio, and we're here at CES debuting our brand new Platinum series. I'm standing next to our completely new PL500. The PL500 stands about 6 feet tall, comes in at just under $30,000 US, and specifications, you've got 4 8-inch drivers, 2 mid-ranges, and a brand new tweeter technology from us. Speaker plays all the way down to 22 hertz and as far out as 100K.
From Holland. I'm the founder of KHARMA. Actually, what you're looking here is a DB11 Elegant series, a beautiful speaker with beryllium tweeter, carbon fiber cone, aluminum base, finish in a beautiful color, Charlie Brown, of course. And it's about a $52,000 speaker, but it's really a great speaker for a home theater, but also for the highest of high-end, you know.
David Schultz. I'm with REL Acoustics North America. Today we are presenting a 6-pack of Gibraltar 2s. They're $4,000 each US. There are 6. It's 2 line arrays of 3 and 3. The reason we do it is we want to move a lot of air, and we have the ability to feather in underneath the loudspeaker and adjust for the room as well. So each one of these is actually crossed over at a different point. The top one, because it's kind of floating in air, is at a higher crossover point than the bottom one. So this is at about 30 hertz, 26 hertz, and 24 hertz. And then gain is also adjusted, and for differences in room and all of that. The loudspeakers we're using today are Rockport Technology Aviors. They're $36,000 US, made in the United States and the state of Maine. The cabling is all AudioQuest, power cable and interconnects and speaker cable. We're using PS Audio, their new amplifiers, the BHK, their power conditioning unit, the DAC, and the transport. And then we're using still points, the still point rack, and underneath the components, Ultra 5s. Let's run it butterflies and
These things are gorgeous, though. Hi, I'm Josh Meredith, Marketing Director at Cardis Audio, located in Bandon, Oregon, and this is the all-new A8 ear speaker, designed entirely by George Cardis. Some of the interesting things about this product is the single dynamic driver, which is an innovation and an evolution of the dynamic driver you would find in a lot of earbuds. This is very special in that it has 2 permanent magnets rather than a magnet and a permeable piece of metal. It controls the magnetic flux
and results in a very neutral and pleasing musical sound. Another interesting aspect of this product is that the cable can be removed at what we call the joiner and replaced with an alternative cable. The cable you receive when you buy the product has the plug that you would use for an Android or an iPhone or an iPod. The optional cables include a Stellan Kearns mini balanced output cable and the Pono and Air Codex balanced outputs. We can also terminate other connectors onto the cable depending on what the customer wants, but those are the common ones. So it can be used with a variety of applications. We believe the sound is excellent, and so far so good. We're getting some very good feedback on the product. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dina. I'm from Burmester in Germany, and I am presenting Burmester at the CES show in Las Vegas. We have a system which is made up of a CD player. It's a 069 reference line CD player in combination with a preamplifier, the 077, also a reference line unit. Then we are presenting one of our latest models from the network products. It's a Music Center, and the 151. With the Music Center, we have different options of playing music. We can either play from the hard drives. The unit has a 2 terabyte storage for your music. You can either rip your CDs, or you can import music from your computer or from a USB stick. What you can also do is use a streaming service. We are cooperating with Tidal, and we have implemented the Tidal a streaming service in the Burmester app, because this unit is controlled via an app, which I can show you right here.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Joel.
I'll jump in there.
Hi, my name is Chris Walker. I'm with ELAC. Today here at CES, we are introducing a brand new piece of electronics called the ELAC Discovery Music Server. This server is based on the Rune Lab software, and what makes it a little more unique than most of the other versions of the servers you're seeing out there is we've actually made an embedded version. This is the Rune server software without the need for a computer. If you take a look at the back of the unit, we actually have an Ethernet input, a USB for local storage. We have both digital and analog outputs, and the nice thing is all these outputs are actually independent zones. So this particular device, just as it is right now, will serve 3 different zones of content, and that includes both standard res and high res content. Since it's going to be connected to the network to go out and grab all the metadata, to stream your music services and talk to like other storage devices like network attached storage devices, we can actually produce content up to 8 zones at the same time, all playing something different, or we also add synchronized audio on top of the traditional Rune software. If you come over here and take a look at the interface, you can take a look at what the capabilities of Rune is. You can see here, if I go to my main album screen here, I have about 1,175 pieces of content here. This is all coming from both Tidal. I have a thumb drive plugged in the back of the running server here, and I also have a NAS device here on the server. What really sets Rune apart from some of the other music playback software out there is the fact of all this rich metadata. If I were to click on something here like Al Green, I get a list of this particular album. I can click in here and read a review of the album if I wanted to. If I wanted to know more about Al Green, the actual performer, I can click on his name and read his biography, see his top tracks. If I go back here to the album, I can actually look at lyrics for most tracks too as well. And all this content, to make this interface as snappy and as friendly as it is, we take all the metadata once you connect your library and store it locally, internally on the unit. We provide 8 gigs of flash memory, and that makes the interface very snappy. Go back one more time, and probably one of the best things about this, to give you how multi-dimensional this database is, this credits icon here actually gives you all the data. If I really enjoyed the drumming that was on this particular album, I can actually look at the credits and say, okay, who played drums? It was Al Jackson Jr. I click on him, and it's going to bring up a little bit about Al Jackson Jr., but also every other album that he played drums on. It's a very unique experience that allows you to play one track or like one particular song and allows you to discover a lot more about the person who did it and find brand new music that you normally wouldn't. It's a really powerful device. It'll be available in March of this year. It's going to retail for $1,000 US, and the best part, that includes a lifetime subscription to Roon if you keep it within our ecosystem. If you want to use it with external speakers like AirPlay speakers or outside of our ecosystem, you pay Roon a simple $99 upgrade fee and you'd have the full functionality of the Roon PC software. But right now it gives you everything from high res, standard res, up to 8 zones within our ecosystem. And that's the Discovery Music Server.
Hi, my name is Brett. I'm the sales manager with AUDIOENGINE, and we're here at the 2016 CES. We're showing off a new AUDIOENGINE powered speaker. It's the HD6. So this product is really our shift off of the desktop and into the living room. So very similar to the A5 Plus, it's self-powered, but we added quite a few bells and whistles that customers have always asked for. So it's got built-in aptX Bluetooth with extended range up to 100 feet. And we've got these nice magnetic grills. It's got higher-end cabinet finish available in walnut, cherry, and black. And also optical in, so it's a great application, great speaker for a TV application or turntable. So a lot of different ways to set it up. And the retail is $749 a pair, and shipping now. So
go ahead and buy them.
That's it.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mathieu Latour. I'm marketing director for Nagra, Swiss company. You might know us from the recording industry because we invented portable recorder back in '51. And we are doing hi-fi equipment since 20 years now. We do from sources, CD players, converter, phono stages, preamplifiers, amplifiers. We are in CES, Las Vegas. We are showing the classic DAC over there, which is a new product. It plays every format available today, and it's retail for $15,000 US. And we are showing also an integrated amplifier based on the classic amp. It's a 2x100 watts. And it retails for $20,000 US. We are playing with Sabrina from Wilson Audio, transparent cables and modulum racks.
We're not just all about bass. We like to think we still have that. But you also want to make it, and that will fit in most, home theater cabinets.
Hello and welcome to CES 2016 from Las Vegas. I want to say hi to all our friends in Israel. I'm Gary Yakubian. I'm president and managing partner of SVS, and I want to show you one of the products we announced here at CES. This is our Prime Elevation speaker. This is the world's most versatile home theater speaker. We first designed it as a height speaker for a Dolby Atmos, DTS:X, or Auro system. The principle is that we don't believe bouncing the sound off the ceiling to your ears is optimal. Instead, why not have an easily mounted high up on a side wall speaker that can aim directly down to your ears and give you height effects that are convincing and yet still easily installed. This is a full range speaker. It's not frequency limited like many Atmos speakers are, and for that reason it can be used any number of other ways. For example, in a situation where the center channel listening position is above where the center channel needs to be placed, such as on the floor, it can aim up at the listener. And in that event, we have a very clever magnetic logo. We'll turn it up, we turn it right side up, and now the speaker is, this is the correct position of the speaker, and it's aiming up at the listener. Or, conversely, aiming down at the listener as a center channel, a left speaker, or a right speaker. What about a situation where there's a need for a rear surround but no room on the rear wall? Then it can be a front-facing rear surround speaker or a back-facing side surround speaker. And the logo can be turned sideways. Lastly, in a desktop situation, You can use this as a computer speaker sitting on your desk and aiming straight up at your ears. We viewed this as kind of a mini launch, but 2 weeks ago when we released the information, it has created all kinds of fuss and excitement, so we're extremely excited. We plan to be shipping this product approximately in May. And I'm coming to Israel in a few months, so I'm looking forward to seeing all of you in Tel Aviv.
Still burning, there'll be no. Okay, my name is Vladimir Lam. I live in New York, in Brooklyn, New York. I have company at Lam Industries. My company, I'm involved in design and manufacturing of amplification systems of very high quality. At the CES, here we have 2 rooms. This room with our top-of-the-line system, and another room with different system. It's solid state. This system contains, first we are using KHARMA speakers, KHARMA International from Netherlands, and my electronics. We are using our top-of-the-line amplifiers, ML3, LL1.1 preamp. This is just, by the way, this is the world premiere Phonostage LP1, a digital front end from EMM Lab, and the turntable. This is old turntable. Audiophiles supposed to know this model. This is EMT 927.
I bought your phono amp last year.
This is our transistor amplifier, M1.2. This is the original model was designed in 1993. It was M1.1. Then it was modified. Now it's M1.2. What is interesting that this amplifier, practically, this is the same amplifier that was designed in 1993, and with minimum modification. This is very serious design according to the theory that I developed many years ago. And if you are talking about the high-end audio, where equipment is changing every 2-3 years, this is a 23 years old model, and it's still very good, and I'm going to produce this model in another 5-6 years at least.
I'm all good. So this is one of yours, change the progress. You can come up here, okay, and then
שלום, שמי יואב גבע, אני המנכ"ל והמייסד של YG ACOUSTICS. אנחנו יצרן רמקולים היי-אנד מקולורדו, ארצות הברית. ואנחנו מציגים כאן את ספינת הדגל שלנו, שנקראת סוניה 1.3. זה רמקול מודולרי שבנוי משלושה חלקים, כאשר הלקוח יכול לקנות את החלק העליון בלבד, להוסיף אליו את החלק האמצעי ולהוסיף את החלק התחתון כדי ליצור את ספינת הדגל המלאה שלנו. אנחנו מדגימים אותו בתערוכה השנה עם מגבירים של בולדר, שזה שכנים שלנו, גם כן מקולורדו, ועם נגן סידי של DCS מאנגליה, שזה שותף שלנו כבר הרבה שנים בהדגמות. ואנחנו מאוד גאים באיכות הצליל השנה, ואני מקווה שגם אתם תהנו.
I'm Randy Gill. I have been working almost 6 years on this. It's been the biggest development project really in Boulder's history for one product. Any DAC you can say is a very sophisticated digital front end, then the DAC process itself going from digital to audio, and then the audio with the filtering that's necessary in the analog section. All three of those parts in this product, we have absolutely gone no compromise. Typical of the Boulder Electronics analog audio section, we have fully balanced filtering, a fully balanced DAC, and we actually use fully balanced digital audio signals going into the DAC module. That has eliminated digital noise anywhere in our audio analog section. The digital front end, any signals that come in immediately get resampled to our master clock, which we distribute around with new technology clock distribution that has additive jitter measured in femtoseconds. Femtoseconds, that's way below anything that audio will affect audio quality.
What is the price?
Okay, the price is $65,000, and the big thing between this absolute pure best DAC, we wrap UPnP control functions. The front panel is a UPnP control point. The DAC functions as a UPnP renderer. If you plug in a memory stick, it pulls up a server, so anywhere on your local network, you can make selections of the content on that memory thumb drive. So it's really totally a new product with features that no other product has.